Hello. Hello. Okay, so we're here. You guys are here. I'm here. We ready. Okay, so this video I will be doing about Aquarius Men. Okay, Aquarius Men. Because see, I feel like it's over the time, past the time that this needs to be done. The time is here. The time has come. The time is now. The time has passed for this to be done. Covering air sign energy, the true air sign energy, how air signs interact in relationships, giving validation to that energy when it comes to relationships and all that, because we all know we get the bad news, we get the bad rep. Okay, and that's no different than Aquarius, the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius men. Now, people love Aquarius men, right? This is the thing. Aquarius men can be very responsible. They can be invested in what it is that you do. They can be good listeners. Okay? And they will help you out. Like if there's some type of goal, some type of dream, any of that you're trying to pursue or accomplish, or you need some type of support on, they can help you out, like, in the best way that they can. And people, like women see that and love that. And it's like, okay, so who is this individual? I want to get to know more of this person. And, and you move in to get to know the Aquarius man a little bit more. And he lets you. It's like, okay, very forthcoming with information about who he is, what he wants, talkative, communicative, and things of that nature. And then it's like, you move a little bit further along and you get to know him and everything, and he's open about that. And then all of a sudden, it's for the female, it's not enough. They need more. They don't want to have bits and pieces of this interaction with this man. They want it all. So they go to, grab him in some type of way, contain him, and say, all right, we're in a committed relationship. And, Aquarius guy is okay with that. At first, it's like, wait, depending on who you are, it's like, okay, because that's fine. I could do this. Like, I love you. We're good. We can make things happen with each other. I'm understanding, whatever the case may be. And then some kind of way, the female is like, but wait. I can't gauge how you are romantically. You say nice things to me. Well, I shouldn't even say nice things. Like, you seem like you're into me and everything. You're supporting me, but it's like, I want more. Like, I want some type of emotional validation from you. Letting me know that I am your world. I want you to be able to tell me, but I want you to be able to show me. They want more. But see, the only thing where this goes wrong is that they cannot really say this the way that I just said it. They can't always really say this to the Aquarius man. And when they do, if they can and they do, the Aquarius man gives them a natural response of, okay, and I show you attention. I'm here, am I not? What do you want from me? I'm here. I'm dedicated. What? Okay, so that brings me to this point. This is the thing. When it comes to Aquarius men are very free within their relationships. They like to be free within their relationships. They do not like to feel like they are tied down. Now, I will tell you this. If they roll with you, if they are down with you, if they are friends with you, they are friends with you. They roll with you. They're down with you. Okay? They will deal with you. Listen, months can go by. Weeks can go by. Even years sometimes. And then they're able to connect with you like you never lost acquaintance with each other. This is what the air signs have the capability of doing. And everybody wants to paint okay, air is so shallow. No, but honey, I'm telling you, I've seen way more often the signs of commitment, water signs and earth signs, be very shallow when it comes to relationships, because see, the relationship is based on them feeling comfortable. Okay? Them feeling comfortable. Them feeling their feelings getting validated. And if you're not doing that, they're ready to dismiss you. No, Aquarius is not like that. Aquarius men is very forthcoming. They don't like to be boxed in. They don't like to be told what to do. The quickest way to get rid of one of them is to tell them what to do. And when I say tell them what to do, I mean like tell them what to be, tell them what they need to be doing, tell them what they can't do. Oh boy. They don't really know how to connect with that. They feel like they don't like rehearsed relationships and interactions. They feel like the relationship is based on a set limit of terms. Does that make any sense? And the set limit of terms, or the limitations, is placed due to the fact that another person is trying to get something out of them that they feel like they don't know how to bring, or that they don't feel is necessary. Because you got to understand this too. Like Aquarius people, like I told you, if they deal with you, they deal with you. All right. I feel like maybe Geminis and Libras will give a little bit more leeway in this area. If Aquarius just feels like, you know what, I can't really deal with you right now. I don't want to have to teach you stuff like that. Like, I don't want to have to keep constantly going over the same thing. Like, they feel it's remedial. You have to understand, we're dealing with the mind here, and we're dealing with, which is the Hangman card in the tarot. Okay. Which is, most people feel like the Hangman card represents doing nothing. No, I beg to differ, because, and I'm pretty sure air signs can relate. I'm pretty sure the sign of Aquarius can relate. No, it's not doing anything. It means that it looks like it because you're not reacting. It's a very genius sign. It's a very genius card, okay? Because it looks like you're not able to do this or you're not able to do that. You're tied down, you're held against your will. But with the head area activated, the crown chakra activated, third eye area, okay? It's really about being detached from things that hold you back and hold you down. And seeing that you are not actually limited, okay? This is about using your higher energy fields. Remember that. So you're actively doing stuff. When Aquarius is, they like to be to themselves. You know, I definitely could relate as an air sign myself. Like, Aquarius like to be to themselves from time to time. And they don't want to be hounded. Like, the worst thing you can do is if they're like, okay, you know what? I'm about to go run to the store. Shoot. I'm about to go to the beach to chill and lay out, you know, and read my book. Okay, I'm about to go to the coffee shop to get me a cup of coffee, all right, and be to myself. And yes, I might get a phone call or two. Like, my homies might hit me up. And yes, I'm going to answer the call, because you're not about to tell me who I can and who I cannot associate myself with. Okay. They may just want to go out into like a spacious area in nature and chill. That's the Hangman, right? That's the Hangman position. It doesn't mean that they're doing anything. They're active the whole time because they like to be alone with their thoughts. Okay? If you're influenced by air, you are influenced by your thoughts. They like to be alone with their thoughts, and they do not have to communicate what those thoughts are. until they get good and ready to communicate with those thoughts, or if they choose to. Because you have to understand, some stuff for them is not to, they feel like when they can make it make sense to them, they're not trying to waste their time trying to explain it to each and every person, trying to get you to feel comfortable with what that is, what decisions they're making. They're just kind of like this. I'm about to lay it out like this. Boom. As a matter of fact, I might even have to change stuff up a little bit later. So just let me be good. But anyhow, they want to be in these places and they want to do these things and they just want to chill. They just want to experience. Now, we can get on the whole thing about Aquarius men being unfaithful. They got these friends, they got this and they got that. But the reality is, most men, when you're talking about most men that are, for example, they're not really maturing themselves, okay? They might be interested in multiple women and don't really know how to contain themselves from that or control themselves from that. And even if they're not interested in multiple women, maybe they're in a committed relationship, but they see a woman that catch their eye. Let's just be for real. Immature men dealing with immature women, couples getting together really young, not really knowing themselves. We can't just stick this to like the Aquarius man is unfaithful because A, B, or C. I've seen all signs of men be unfaithful. Okay, so we got this is about logical. If you want to deal with Aquarius man, you have to be able to put on your thinking cap. You have to be able to think logical. And people dismiss logic, okay, and I understand that because logic is something people deal in the realm of logic because they want to prove this or they want to prove that, or it's theories that they can make and they can prove it. But logic extends way past that. Like, to me, it's logical that when a cloud gets filled with moisture, from the oceans, whatever, precipitation happens, right? That's logic. We don't see that process happening, and even if people choose to explain it different, it's still logic. Like, who wants to sit around and be like, oh, it's just raining because, God's crying on us? But believe it or not, these are stories that was once told, okay? And some people are fine with that because they're just like, oh, fantasy. Nothing's wrong with fantasy, but just hear me out. You have to be able to be intellectually savvy when it comes to Aquarius man. I want you to understand that. And they're not looking for somebody that's a freaking genius or that's, smart beyond belief or none of that. But I'm just saying, it's more of the energy that kind of just lets be, and it just moves, it flows. You get what I'm saying? And the energy of information. So they like a woman that can tell them something, but not like have a conversation and tell them stuff, teach them things. Even they're gonna tell you they know, because remember, there's a lot that they do know, because they're in a hangman position a lot. Okay, however, they still like it, like when you can hold your own with stuff. Like they will acknowledge you for it. They like when you're able to bring great ideas to the table, but you're not trying to make it their thing. It's not their idea. It's like, okay, I'll hear you out, but just understand this is where I'm coming from. You could be in your lane. That's fine. Don't impose on me. Okay? Now, that's how you, basically what I'm saying is getting them emotionally. And they could be emotional because you have some of them that's going to be in tune with their feminine side more. And I'm going to do more talk about that because, like, a lot of people like to say that this whole thing about what being a woman is and being in your femininity to gain, like, masculine men, or to even get a man. And honey, no, you can be a powerful feminine. Remember, there is two sides to a coin, to an energy. Some people like to be the what's that word? Like the subservient feminine, to where they play completely dumb to keep a man. I just feel like it's whatever vibration you're on. That's what you're going to attract anyways. But like some women like to be that boss feminine, right? Where you still, you make a dude stand up on their toes, okay? and think twice before they come, and they better come correct, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, and they will still help you out, okay, if you know how to play it right. My point, and I'll get on that in some more videos, guys, but my point is this, that subservient feminine, I don't really feel like that really fits the masculine or the male Aquarius. That script doesn't fit them. You get what I'm saying? It just doesn't. Like, because it means that the woman is more in the position of, well, I can't really do this, I can't really do that. You know, oh my gosh, like, did you just hear something? I think it's a rat. Oh my gosh. It stinks. It really stinks in here. An Aquarius man might be like, well, is it you? Like, I don't smell anything. Now, I'm saying all this to say they're gonna need communication. Like, listen, honey, it stinks in here. I guess the trash is smelling. Can you take it out, please? Do you mind taking it out? Take it out when you get, better yet, take it out. Can you please take it out when you get a chance? And then get off their backs about it. Don't keep hounding them about it. You get what I'm saying? But it was just straightforward communication. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because that's how they shoot. Like, when you're talking to air signs, you're dealing with air signs, you don't deal with the word nice. Because the way that people define words, like, is like wow to me. Because seriously, because you're talking about an emotion. We're talking about more of a sensitive person, which is Aquarius can be as sensitive as well, you know, but we're talking about people that take that sensitive, are like really sensitive to where they need you to smooth things over for them. Like, they may not even want the truth sometimes. That's really what we're talking about. When Aquarius is like, no, I'm just going to give you the truth like this, you know. This is what it is. Okay? And so that's how they're going to talk to you. Like, if an Aquarius is thinking something or feeling a certain way, that's just what they're going to say. And then if you're just like, well, I know a lot of women is like, oh, you won't tell me your emotions, you want me to tell you your feelings. Well, you know what? I don't think that women necessarily want men to tell them their emotions and their feelings. They want them to cater to or acknowledge their feelings, should I say, acknowledge. Women want men to acknowledge how they feel. And that, you know, and hey, you know what, I understand that. But a lot of times when you're dealing with men, especially like an Aquarius man, you are dealing with the way that they think. Their feelings is there. Maybe even the way they think about their feelings. Okay? But what I'm saying is that they're never really internalizing to a completely what somebody else is saying or projecting. They take what they want to take, and then the rest of it, they're like, okay, well, that's your belief. That's what you want to do. That's what you believe. They don't got nothing to do with me. So they may not smooth things over in their delivery. They may just say what's on their mind. Like, okay, bull crap, you're lying. You know, or no, I don't want to do that. I want to go take time for myself. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, the more you pressure them, the more you push them, the more you hound them to, you know, for this emotional validation, is the more they will, like, distance themselves. Now, they'll be there because it's not like you can't have access to them. You have access to them the whole time if you need, especially if you're in a relationship with them. But emotionally, no. And sometimes they do kind of like to go off and be to themselves. Like, they're not that sign that, like, if they are going to get in a relationship with you, oh, you better believe that there's something about you that makes them say, okay, well, listen, I'm going to be with this person and, or whatever, and I'm going to at least try, you know, because that whole stuck together 24 hours, you can't really do that with an air sign because air signs have to have their mental space. Like, I have Aquarius friends that, like, sometimes we don't talk to each other for weeks and we come back around. I'm telling you, it's just like this. They hit me up. I'm busy. Cool. as a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, Geminis, we at a whole nother level with it. You know, we really, I'm telling you, we don't go into the hangman position, but we do isolate ourselves. You get what I'm saying? I think everybody has a potential to go in the hangman position, but I'm talking about naturally. You get what I'm saying? Like the cards or the energies that's governing us. But we do have that isolation, but we're dealing with multiple things at the same time. They have the ability to be isolated. And they can, I'm going to tell you though, they can change their mind very easy. Like, you just got to be willing to go with the flow sometimes with them. You know, like Geminis get this thing, this wrap up, we go back and forth, but all the air signs do, including Aquarius. You can hang out with an Aquarius and they'll tell you how the day's going to start off. By the time the day ends, it might have went out completely different. You get what I'm saying? But still, either way, they're going to look out for you in the process. If you get what I'm saying. Okay, it's went on for 20 minutes. Now, I'm going to continue doing more of these videos. This is just the one that I started with because, you know, I'm doing that whole air sign thing. And I did a lot about Gemini. So I'm just like, okay, you know, let me go and do Libra and Aquarius as well. But the goal is, when you're dealing with an Aquarius man, like an Aquarius man does have the ability to, you know, take you to places you ain't never seen before. And I'm gonna get into more videos, okay? So we can get into the nitty gritty about this. When you're dealing with an Aquarius man, you gotta be able to make love to his mind, okay? Not necessarily his feelings. His feelings are there because his feelings are there, but make love to his mind. I'm gonna tell you how to do that in another video. You have to be able to disconnect. Like, for instance, your emotions don't gotta be will never be his emotions every single time. You gotta understand they straight shooters. Okay? And you gotta give them his space. You'll probably get little to none emotional validation because they don't feel the need to go over and validate feelings and emotions, and for you to be like all talking about your feelings all the time and what somebody else did and why you feel this way. They just like to straight shoot. Like, okay, look, if you're doing it, you're doing it. Like, I don't want to, they spend so much time in Hangman and they spend so much time trying to perfect their thing that they're doing. And then when they come out with it, they're like, nah, it's no talking about it. Let's just do it. And we learn through trial and error. All right. Okay. So we're dealing with the Aquarius man here. I'm Butterfly to Lights. I will be back. Peace.